Hey, folks. I'm gonna keep this awkward intro going on as long as I possibly can, specifically for people rewatching this. Hello, Salman. How's it going? Oh, hey, Ari. What's up? Hey, Ari, weren't we supposed to, I don't know. Someone says holding your breath in anticipation. Maybe. Yeah, Ari, weren't you supposed to come on the stream here today, right now? Wasn't that gonna be a thing? I kind of slept through it, and then I was like, oh shoot, it's already 9 o'clock, and Ari and I didn't say anything to each other all day, so I was like, well, it's probably too late. But then I ended up doing a stream anyway, so if Ari's here, I don't know. How's it going, Krillin? Hey, JC Tunes. Welcome, you guys. So, yeah, I don't know. I felt like doing a stream. The main thing that, that inspired me, because, I've been kind of dozy all day. I woke up a bit early for me. Hey, Logan Avila, how's it going? I woke up a bit early for me. I've been kind of dozy all day, so I was like, I'm not going to do a stream today. But then I discovered I got something interesting in the mail. Apparently I got it 4 days ago, and it's been chilling here ever since. But turns out I did get something pretty cool. Something I'm holding in my hands right here. Should I show it? I don't know. Who's all here? It says 5 playbacks, but only 1 concurrent viewers. Now 6 playbacks. Are 6 people watching, but they all went back to the beginning? Is that what's going on? So they wouldn't miss a second of my, pufferfish face. Salman says, what? I know, right? Surprising. All right, you guys. Oh. Whoever's not here is just gonna have to miss it, because someone says, oh my god, what is it? All right, yeah, let's do this. So I got this thing. This is a notebook. I think it's pretty cool. It is, as you may or may not know, these figures on the front of the notebook are PCG characters. This is PCG merch right here, you guys. It's a notebook. Check it out. You can write on it and stuff. And I gotta say, this is really nice. It's a nice small notebook. It's not super big or tall, but it's got a bunch of pages, and the cover is so nice and smooth. And, the way it's printed, it's so shiny and nice, and oh, so good. Someone says, oh my god, freaking epic. Ari says, get on with it. Hey, who do you think you are? Whose stream is this? Get out of here. Get on with it. The presumption. How dare you interfere with my endless bloviating. I'm offended. JC says poggers. Yeah, I know. So, yeah, I wanted to show this because this is cool. The design, once again, is by Epic Worlds PCG. It's got, PCG characters in here. It's got, we've got our fan favorites like Zuvak. We've got Balzac Globotron, Roughly, the Cloudian, the Ring Cloudian. I'm assuming that's Pinchzoid Crabicus. So, think that's probably Grand Fresnel over there. I do not know who this is. That's probably an Epic Worlds character. Same for this guy. I don't know who these fellows are either, and that's a pretty cool ship. But yeah, I really love the design for this. This is available. Someone says, is it a lined notebook? It is indeed. Behold the lines. It's a lined notebook, and it is available for sale on the PCG shop. Not only that, it's not the only one for sale on the PCG shop. There are multiples. But that's not the main thing I want to tell you, like, about this, which, by the way, you know, PCG shop, pretty cool. Lots of people's cool games on here, like some new stuff by Creative Carson. But, you know, if we scroll down here to the merch section, you can't just find this notebook I just got. You can find that one. That one is $8.01 plus shipping. We can also find this notebook, which is another design by Epic Worlds PCG, also known as Epic Wars TCG. Creative Carson says, I posted a game on the shop. That's awesome, dude. Oh man, JC Tunes gotta go. Well, thanks for being here, JC Tunes. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, point is, there's 4 of these notebooks in here, mixed in here with the other, you know, merch. There's like this one of like different planets that I was just showing. There's this one of Zuvak. Also, these are all 4 are by Epic Worlds because he submitted some designs to me. This one is of Vortex the Cube. So, now the reason I'm showing this to you is not just because you can buy merch and it's cool, but also because now that this physically came in the mail, and so therefore I know that the process of purchasing this merch works. I feel comfortable telling you that if you want to create your own merch, your own PCG merch, and sell it on the PCG shop, that is now possible. Creative Carson says, sits in Spanish. Ah, te sientes en español. So yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of products you can, like, you know, there's no automatic way in the site to do it. But if you wanna, you know, create some merch and then sell it, you know, basically the way to do that right now is you have to send me the design and I'll post it up here as that merch, and then it'll be for sale on the shop. I'll attribute it to your PCG shop. So like, for example, like if I go to this notebook, see, this is credited to Epic Wars TCG, and if I click on that, we go into his PCG shop, and you can see the merch he's selling along with his PCGs, which I think is pretty sweet. Someone says, awesome. Bad dollar sign says, oh man, I forgot to submit my design. Well, hey, listen, it's never too late. Submit it any old time. The only thing is, like, if you want to make money on it, I've not gotten that process worked out yet. Like, there, in theory, you are I want to set it up such that the person who's selling the thing makes a percentage of the money. Like, I'm like, of the earnings made from that, I want the person who's selling it to get, like, I don't know, 60 or 70%, and then I'll get like 20 to 30% or 30 to 40, I don't know, you know, something generally like that. But I just haven't set up a system for that to automatically happen yet. So if you do want to submit merch, you know, talk to me about that, because, you know, we can like work out, you know, an arrangement for me to pay you over PayPal, or, you know, however you want to do it. Just for now, and hopefully in the future we can get a system set up so that it happens automatically. Right now I don't really know what I'm doing, and this is weird, but yeah, we're flying by the seat of our pants. Someone says, I tried my hand at drawing my teacher in traditional American comic book art style as a superhero, and it worked pretty well. It wasn't super good, but I think I could get somewhere with this. That's awesome, dude. Void DevX1 says, wait, we can make our own merch? Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's right. That is correct. As you know, as I was just showing off, here is our merch at the bottom of the PCG shop, and we've got these notebooks that are made by Epic Worlds PCG, and as I was just showing, one of them just came in the mail, and it's so nice and smooth and shiny. Oh my god, This is a really cool journal. I also just really like, you know, the way the image was printed on here. Like, it completely covers the cover. It just feels very natural. It feels very professional. It doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like, you know, a knockoff notebook. This feels like a real notebook you could buy in a store, you know? It's really good. So I was excited when I got this. I felt I had to talk to you about it. I also feel a little bit like, you know, wait, hold on. Someone says I might make something comic book style for the shop. Oh my god, that's awesome. I would love to see comics style stuff by Salman for the shop. That'd be amazing. So please let me know if you do make it. I'll like read it on stream or whatever. You know how things go with me. Void says, Zach, I'm working on a new PCG called Space Chronicles: The Resistance. It's gonna be how Erlex got freed from Factor X. Ooh, that's awesome. I love that. Sounds like an awesome story. And I love that you're basing it on Magic Paper Productions' world, like his addition to the PCG universe. Hey, Epic Wars TCG. Epic Wars says no way they came. You know it. So good. It's so smooth and shiny, Epic Wars TCG. Oh my gosh. Still waiting for mine to come. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Boy Divix1 says, Zach, I'm gonna send my art on your DMs tomorrow for the notebook. Sweet, yeah, do it. And bear in mind, it's not just notebooks. You can when you send me the art, tell me what kind of a product you want it on. You can have it as a notebook. You can have it as a poster. We also, like, I made a poster on here to test it, and behold, it is a poster of Balzac Lobotron. That's my art. And yeah, so that, yeah, you can, oh shoot, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. There we go. Yeah, behold, it is a poster of Balzac Lobotron. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, so you can make it as a poster, you can make it as a keychain, you can make it, like a mug or a pin or a fridge magnet. Yeah, when you send it to me, just tell me what product you want it on, and I'll make it happen. Bad Dollar Sign says, wait, can we sell a digital product? I mean, yes. In theory, yes. Yeah, you should be able to do that. Epic Wars has just finished 2 PCGs today. Man, you're a trooper. You're a PCG machine. That is awesome, dude. Epic Wars says, I bought 2 notebooks and a magnet. Yes, sweet, thank you. Creative Carson says, Zach, you should check out my Swamp Survival playthrough after stream. Oh, sweet, awesome, dude. It's a good game. I played through it one time back in the day. I too did a stream playing through it. Really good game. Epic Wars TCG says I will when it comes. Awesome. Bad Dollar Sign says PCGs are evolving. You know it, dude. You know it. So, what now? Now that I got that excitement out of the way, what do I do? What is the purpose of this stream? I don't know. I mean, like, I could read Wawad. I'll buy some notebooks tomorrow. Sweet, thank you, Void DevX1. Yeah, I seriously need to figure out the payment situation. It is a mess. But I'm just psyched that this, like, works. And, that, I have this awesome notebook. Thank you for creating this Epic Wars TCG. This is super cool. Creative Carson says I finish multiple games a day. Most are small, though. That's awesome, Creative Carson. Epic Wars TCG says the PCGs I finished today were Temple of Shri and Clouded Hopes. Ooh, Temple of Shri. Oh my gosh, Epic Wars TCG. I wish I could play all these games. Salman says, I'm still hoping that the Zuvak shirt I have shows up in my house somewhere. I wore it once and threw it in the washer. The next day, poof, it's been gone ever since. Oh no! Some on the fish PCG. That sucks so much. I totally know the feeling though. Like, I don't know what happened to my Zuvac socks. I got them and I was like, yes, this is so cool. And then where have they been? Check out some of my PCG leaks? Sure, why not? Let's check out some leaks. Let's leak it up. That sounded wrong, but okay, let's check out PCG leaks. King Raven. Update work is postponed on Techno Zombies spreading. Instead, working on a 5-page PCG called Spy Bods, which takes place in the Kiggs universe, and the story is connected with the Destructor of Planets. Only 2 pages left to go on Spy Bods. Here's the cover. Awesome. This guy's awesome. Check that guy out. Oh, hey, look who it is. Oh, yeah, it's Tutorial Bot. Yeah. Spy Bods. The paper computer game. All right, I dig it. I dig it. That's a cool cover. Great job, King Raven. Ooh. Oh, I've seen that before. Still, though. Ooh. Looks really cool. Epic Worlds PCG. Make a new PCG called Assassin's Haven. Hint, there's a fat guy. Oh, shoot. Epic War says, also, I ordered some page protectors to put my PCGs in to keep them in mint condition and some storage. Sweet. Wait a minute, I'm making a video today? Oh, sweet. Oh, here, let me give this a, yeah. Ooh. What have we got here by JC Tunes? Oh, the back rooms. Oh, dude. Creepy. Oh, they're numbered. There's towns, portals, endless, no clip, and pit. Yes, awesome. Leak for collision coming tomorrow. Yes. Made a Zuvac game too. Oh my god, that's awesome. So much cool PCG stuff coming, you guys. So much. Yeah, PCG. Woo! Oh! Full cover, The Abyss. Whoa! Planet Gondo, yes. Gosh, I need to play all these PCGs so I can learn about all these planets of the Shogun universe. You know, I consider it my solemn duty to know all the worlds of the PCG multiverse, know everything that's going on in paper computer games. And that is a duty that I am thoroughly failing in. Oh, hello, Oropai. How's it going? And HMB Tiger Games, welcome. By the way, guys, I got my main Discord account back. Awesome. Oropai says my auto is weird today. Oh, autocorrect? Oh, because you said a while ago T. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Yeah, so, yeah. For those who just showed up, yay, PCG merch just came in the mail. PCG Journal, you can get your own, and if you have your own designs for PCG notebooks like this or any other PCG products you might want to make, send them to me and we can turn it into official PCG merch, and you can, you know, make a percentage of the money on it, which is right now going to be not a whole lot because like nobody is buying a ton of PCG merch, but the principle of it is cool though. Can we face that? Ophelia says, no way, bro. I've always been a fan of Reality Stupid. Oh, I missed this comment, but Void DevX says, Zach, do you know Reality Stupid is coming back? Is he? Let's investigate. Wait, what is the basis of this claim, Void DevX 1? Well, let's go down here to subscriptions, and let's go to where it states Reality Stupid. And I see no evidence. Does he have anything on the community tab? No. Oh well. probably said it somewhere. I know a while ago he made a suggestive comment on one of his videos. Like, hey, I'm doing well, might post another video soon, but that was a month ago, so that doesn't mean anything. Oh man, a lot of people are replying. This video legit has 83,000 views. How does he do it? My goodness. Epic Wars TCG, this is my newest PCG video. I showed the new maps for Gondo and Shri. Ooh, awesome. That's so cool. The Zuvac game is called Zuvacatron 3000. Oh yeah, didn't I see that in the shop just now? I feel like I did. Yeah, I did. Zuvacatron 3000, yes. It's a game where you must defeat an evil scientist that's trying to convert the world into a death machine. Stop them in under 20 days to win. Don't die. Have fun in PCG on. Yeah, that is right. Yeah. I need to investigate. I need to Zach-vestigate this, but not right this second. Or says, also, is this really true? Reality stupid is how I first discovered paper games and PCGs and paper games. I don't know. I do not know. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, like, Dreamscape is really cool. Or says, I want to design merch, but I currently can't seem to log into my Discord. Oh, that sucks. I mean, Orapai, in the meantime, if you want, you're welcome to, like, email me the designs. My email is on my YouTube. It's if you go to, like, the About section, behold, email zachamorp209@gmail.com. So, yeah, if anyone wants to, you know, if they can't access Discord, that is also an acceptable way to do stuff. Bad Dollar Sign says, I wish PCGs became so popular that PCGing becomes a job. Hey, you know, maybe it will. Maybe we'll get there. You never know, you guys. You never know. That would be awesome. Salman says, Zach, in your opinion, what do you see in the PCG community that you would like to see more of? And what would you want to see less of? Interesting question. What would I like to see more of? I guess I'd like to see, well, you know, this is hard for me to really say, because, like, there's a lot of PCGs been coming out lately, and I haven't gotten to experience all of them, which sucks, but, so I don't know if this is happening, and I'm just not, like, super aware of it, but, like, I would love to see more, like, you know, people just making a really big epic saga. I don't know, like, you know, I don't know, like, when I was younger, it felt like there was, like, a lot of PCGs where, like, you play a PCG and then you beat it, and then there's, like, a sequel to that game, you know, and I feel like there's, you know, like, the story continues, and there's, like, you know, an epic, you know, arc. I feel like there's, like, less of that. I feel like it's more, like, lots of little games. It's like, oh, here's a game with this concept, and it's a really cool concept, but you don't get as much, like, sticking with one set of characters and, like, really getting to know those characters in that situation, and like, you know, continuing that story as much, like, you know, so yeah, I guess that's something I'd like to see more of. Something I'd like to see less of. Oh, that's a tough one. Something I would like to see less of. Oh, I know. people deleting all their videos. And yeah, people deleting their videos, B, disregarding their old games because it's it's not good or doesn't meet their standards or whatever. And C, just generally people deleting or dismissing or ignoring their old stuff. I mean, it's your stuff. It's don't let me, if you want to get rid of it, who am I to stop you? That's your prerogative. But my personal taste is that I like building on things. Even if you think your art from a long time ago is cringe and it's nowhere near up to your current standards, I like to build on it anyway and take it in new directions. And that's sort of what our PCGs have sort of dude, we're the PCG universe is continuing a story from games Chris made when we were 8. Legitimately, the art was so, kid art, it's incomprehensible today. And yet we continued the story from there. We didn't reboot it, we didn't ignore it, we didn't reset it, just continued. All of that stuff is canon. All of it happened. It's all there, and we built on it. So yeah, that's what I like. That's my thing. Oh hey, it's Flamespot. Welcome, Flamespot. Let's see. Bad Dollar Sign says Reality Stupid is a member of the PCG Discord. Really? I feel like I've seen the name, but I figured that couldn't really be him, right? Is it? Oh well. Creative Carson says, X, what's your top 3 PCGs that I should try? Ooh, I don't know. In terms of ones that are available on the PCG shop, I don't know. Yeah, nothing's coming to mind off the top of my head. Let me get back to you on that. Epic Wars says, what is your number 1 channel you wish existed? Ooh, shoot. Okay, the number 1 channel I wish existed is a PCG channel, kind of like mine, but bigger. Based on PCG, I know there's some paper game channels that are bigger than me, obviously Reality Stupid, even though he's not around anymore. Reality Stupid, and who else? And Starry, and Sonic, the Sonic Activist and stuff. But I'd love to see someone that's a PCG channel that's really good, really watchable, and bigger than me, legitimately, knocking it out of the park, That's what I'd love to see. Someone who's really consistent, makes a lot of PCG videos about a wide range of or maybe even not a wide range of topics, even if they have a specific topic, I think IPGS, started paper games, but then Keiko KT and Reality Stupid continued that idea and got bigger than he did, and I like that. I would like someone to take the idea of PCGs and become the next iteration of this, or maybe not the next iteration because I'll still be around, but you know what I mean. Someone says, oh my god, well, you're in luck. I made a PCG with my siblings and I just made a sequel. Yes! Sequels! Woo! Awesome, Salman. I see what you mean, though. Very interesting. Thank you, dude. Epic Wars says, yeah, I love making PCG sequels to my and other people's games. I know. Dude, Epic Wars, your games look so cool. I want to play them. I'm so frustrated that I can't. I mean, I could. How many of them are actually on the shop? Let's find out. Investigation mode. Just 2, right? Or just Mech Strike PCG. And what else? and Tribal War. That's it. But you've made so many. Oh man, like I don't blame you. It's like a lot of work to put it on the PCG shop. Sucks, but yeah, whatever. Wait, what's going on? Someone says, "Oh my god, I'm totally guilty of that." Yeah. Oh man. Rapai says, "Sounds like me making RPG Maker games." Oh no. Boy Divx1 says, "I bet there's 50 million PCG universes." I mean, probably, yeah. Probably. Zach, don't worry. I will overtake in a few years. Don't worry. All right, good. Do it. All of you overtake me. I want, like, every single one of you to overtake. Listen, I want to be the least successful PCG YouTuber. That is my goal. That is my measure of success. Like, the less successful I am, the more successful I... No, that's not right. Like, the relatively less successful I am, the more successful I am. There we go, yeah. PCGs need to take off so big that, like, I become irrelevant to them. That is the measure of success. I mean, like, I'll still have, like, you know, historical significance or whatever, but in terms of, like, watchability, you know, I want to see, like, a PCG channel with, like, 30,000 views on each video. I think that would be freaking amazing. Creative Carson says, every time I search PCGs, I find, like, Coast Guard things, coin things, and random junk. Oh, man, yeah, unfortunate. Someone says, yeah, I hope to see many people in the community get big as well. Yeah, seriously. Epic Wars says, I hope to one day become a big PCG channel and gain more subs than my TCG channel. That would be awesome, dude. Like, listen, you know, at the rate you're going, you'll get there, because you are, you know, doing a lot of cool stuff. Someone says, dude, Epic Wars, I don't know what it is, but you're definitely going to get big. I think it's your videos. They're just so watchable and good. Yeah, really. Really good stuff, dude. Creative Carson says, I'm making a comic with Tutorial Bot and Zuvac. Oh, that's awesome. Ophelia says, to be honest, I think that person you say might be an adult because children are too young to get much of an audience, and teens have puberty. Meanwhile, adults know how to manage their time and be consistent. Yes and no. I mean, there's advantages and disadvantages. Like, you know, being an adult, you have more wisdom and stuff, but you also have less time. Like, lots less time. Let me tell you. And by the way, I'm probably going to have even less time now because I just got a call from my boss today and I might be getting a full-time position soon. Epic War says I'm a teen and I'm pretty consistent. Yeah, teens can be totally consistent and they have the time to do it. So, I mean, they're not all the time, you know, some teens are, you know, scatterbrained, just like anyone can be, you know, but there's other teens who are very determined, very consistent, and, you know, really get into what they're doing. I mean, I know for a fact that, you know, like, when I, created the bulk of my PCGs, I was, like, 18-ish, 17, 18, 19. Like, and now it's hard to find that same drive in me that I used to have. Like it really is an issue of time, among other things. But, like, even, like, during the pandemic when I had more time, I still didn't, you know, make all the stuff I wanted to make. And, yeah, I don't know. It is an issue. Someone says Zach is like our father, wanting us to see us succeed. So wholesome. Thanks, dude. Ophelia says you'll never be irrelevant because we will always mention you in your videos and you'll have to keep posting. Thanks so much, dude. Yeah, I know. I know. You guys will, but I may never be irrelevant, but I may have been overstating that, but I can definitely be overtaken by someone else. You know, there can definitely be someone who's more watchable, more engaging, you know, than me, and I think that would be awesome. My comic is almost done. Yes. Salman says, I'm gonna pray for you, man, that you get that position. Thanks so much, Salman. Really appreciate that. You know what? Like, it sounded like I basically have it. Like, my boss wants to give it to me, and it seems very much like it's basically gonna happen. It just hasn't been finalized yet. So yeah, it's the same. It would be the same position I'm doing right now, but just full time and with health benefits, which would be nice. So yeah. Orapai says, I've seen teenage YouTubers who have millions more subs than most adults I watch. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like there's no barrier to entry. Anyone, you know, can do it and do it well. And I think like teens have some like distinct advantages, you know, like free time, you know. Void Devix one says kids and teenagers have childish brain to make better videos. Yeah, true. Like that kind of like, you know, freshness that like, you know, can make you more spunky, you know, make you, I don't know, what, like, or Pi says also certain content just takes lots of time. So for example, animators might have more inconsistent uploads than gamers. That is very true. That is very, very true, Orapai. I don't know. I think that's one of the reasons I'm hoping like that community channels, you know, I made that video because like I'm hoping community channels become more of a thing so that we can, you know, multiple members of the community can like work together on one video, or like, you know, multiple people release videos on the same channel or whatever, or like for example, the PCG Theorists channel, which is like a team and like other people can submit guest videos and whatever. I think that's awesome. And I think, you know, and also Salman's channel, Zach Stream Clips, where anyone can, you know, submit clips. Like, you know, I think that is a way to that we could produce high quality content, you know, more regularly by working together when like any one of us couldn't have done it alone. Salman says, very true, Oro. Yeah, indeed. Void says, Zach, I found the algorithm to help PCGs grow on YouTube. Oh, yeah? Ophelia says, teenagers are popular because they're obnoxious and clickbaity. They can be. I mean, like, well, anyone can be obnoxious or clickbaity, but teenagers can also have legitimate talent. They can also, you know, be creative and engaging and friendly, and, you know, like they have tons of good qualities too, you know, like just like anyone else. Epic West TCG says, did you guys ever make a PCG when or if you were in college? Because I feel like when I get to college, I won't have too much time to make tons of PCGs. Yeah, I mean, like, so this is sort of a weird for me because my college years lasted like a legit 10 years of my life, but, and I definitely made some PCGs during that general area, so it's not like a simple answer. I will say I definitely had less time to do PCGs than, you know, than I did before college, obviously, but, like, I don't know, like, I guess before I went to college, I was sort of afraid of college because I had this idea of college as like this all-consuming thing. Like you go there and then you leave your entire life behind. You can't like everything that was part of you before has to be left aside. And that wasn't my experience at all. I went to college and it's like, okay, you take a couple classes a day and you have some homework. okay. And then you have free time after that. Just get your homework done. I'm like, all right, you know. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There's definitely times where I haven't had time. Like, it does take up a lot of time. But, you know, there's still time for stuff if you make time. Depending on which part of the semester. And then there's breaks. And yeah, so, I mean, yeah, like, it's an adjustment. But it's not 100%, like, no time for it. Ophelia says, oh yeah, by the way, the next video in the PCG Theorist channel actually features me. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. Damn, I just spoiled the surprise. Oh, no. Well, when is this going to happen? Is that video still happening? Void DevX1 says, I'm done with Space Chronicles. Ooh, that's awesome. Flamespot says, all right, I'm in college, and I can answer that. Depending on your major, you'll most likely have a lot of free time. Yeah. Yeah, like, it definitely depends on your major. I mean, okay, so my major was journalism and media studies, and with that, I had a ton of free time. But then my minor was physics, and that was a trap, because physics is amazingly time-consuming. Like, it was my minor, but I put, like, 99% of my effort into physics homework, and still I was, like, failing physics classes. You know, the journalism classes... My journalism professors were all like, they all acted super tough. Like, they're all like, all right, don't expect an easy A. Don't expect to come in here and just do a half-ass job and like get and you know, walk out of here with an A. You won't get A's on your first. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna go through the ringer, and don't expect. You might not even get an A in this class, even if you try hard. But you know, if you stick with it, you might just get through. And then I put like 0.2% of my effort into it. Like, I put the bare minimum, get an A. Every time. Like, just bam, A. Like, the trick is, it's not so much like, just write stuff. Just like, have every assignment done on time. Just like, submit it. Make sure you have something in there. And then if it's not great, you'll lose a few points for it, sure. But you'll get critiqued for it, and then when you do it the next time and you follow the same rule, have it in on time, the things that were critiqued last time you will be a little bit better on. Just keep doing it. Just make sure you meet every deadline, and it's as simple as that. If you meet every deadline and you show that you're trying to improve on what the professor wants you to improve on, you just win. It really is that simple. It's awesome. But yeah, Oropai says, how do you come up with PCG ideas? Oh, good question. I mean, how do I come up with PCG ideas? That is a really good question. I mean, well, like, you can start with, like, you know, a character you want to explore more, like, you know, like, oh, there's never been a game made about Zuvak. I wonder if, you know, and then from there, you kind of explore that thought, like, well, if we were to make a game about Zuvak, what would that be, you know? And then as you explore that, you're like, wait, well, Zuvak is a clown on a stick, you know? What can he do? What are his abilities? And you start thinking that through. And then as you go through that, you, like, write down, oh, well, he can do this, he can do this, he can, like, ooh, well, that thing gave me an idea for the gameplay. Like, you know, if he can hack into computers, then, you know, I can make mini games in this PCG about hacking computers, and ooh, you know, like, and then it structures itself, and that's how I created, like, Zuvak, The Life and Times of a Clown on a Stick. So yeah, I don't know. I like to start with an idea, like a basic idea like that, or like some, you know, and just kind of follow it and see, you know, like a trail, see where it leads. Let's see what I'm missing in chat. Flamestot says, I tend to spend that time with other people if I can, so there really is a trade-off with how you prioritize your time. True. Yeah, I mean, you don't have time for everything, you know? So, yeah, it is a trade-off. Epic War says, TCG says, ooh, that's awesome that I can make PCGs in college. Yes. Yeah, yeah, I mean, people in college do have hobbies, you know? You can have hobbies in college. And yeah, you might not have as much time for them as before, but people do it, so. Void DevX1 says, Zach, I'm planning to collab with PCG Theory. That's awesome. I can't wait to see it. Flamespot says, I am also in another program that literally takes up a lot of time in my week, so there's a lot of other activities and clubs to think of. True. I mean, yeah, it's I guess just like any time in your life, it's up to you how you want to spend your time. I've always liked to have a lot of free time. I've never been the one to be in a ton of clubs. I do like clubs, but I don't know. I like that freedom, I like at least some amount of freedom. Some clubs are fine, but it's a balance. Someone says, wow, yeah, now I got more respect for my physics teacher. Indeed, yeah, like, learning physics the first time is intense. It's like, whew, yeah. Orapai says, your journalism teachers sound like the entirety of middle school talking about high school. Oh, man. I've never been to middle school or high school, so I wouldn't know, but that's hilarious. Oh, hey, Sketchy Penguin, how's it going? Epic Wars says, when I'm older, I hope to be either a graphic or a game designer. That'd be awesome. And like, hey, this is great, practice for that, This is like, and like anytime you want to be a thing that creates some kind of media, I always say start creating that media now. Like if you want to make games, start making games now. And PCGs are, like the best way to do that. Like refine your craft now. Get good at it, like experiment, see what things you can try. And like by the time, don't just rely on, school to teach you everything about game design or whatever. Get a feel for it. Like play games with people. See what their experience is like. And that's gonna give you the oomph you need. Hopefully. Orapai says, I was seriously underwhelmed when high school rolled around. Oh, man. Sketchy Penguin says, I come up with PCG ideas by literally just starting drawing and find out where it takes me. That's awesome. I like that a lot. I mean, the other thing, Orapai, is like, when I first started making PCGs, I first started by basically copying what Chris did, because I wanted to show PCGs to a new person, to my friend Pierre, and she'd never seen any of Chris's games, but I wanted to show her, like give her a sense of like what these games were like. So I basically just made a game that was like basically, it was almost entirely made up of tropes from Chris's games, for example, at the end you find, you're like Zuvak, in a cage and you have to rescue him. Like that happened in one of Chris's earlier PCGs. And like there's a maze screen and then you go to a fight screen. Like, I was basically taking elements from Chris's games and distilling it, just putting them together, and I made a game out of it. And my second game also was like taking a lot of stuff from Chris's games, but like the more you do it, you develop your own styles. Like that is a thing they say, is like start by copying others and then over time like develop it into your own style. And that really worked for me in the very beginning. And it didn't take long, like just a few games into it, like the first two games were like very much copied from Chris's stuff, but then like a couple games into it I was like, ooh, I could do this. Ooh, I could do that. Like, I could vary the style, I could vary it like this, I could change that. And then before you know it, bam, it became my whole own franchise. I like made it my own. And it's still connected to Chris's games. It's still part of the same universe and same story arc and everything. But, I'm doing it my way, Void Devix1 says, clip Zach acting like a professor. He is the professor for us. Oh, man. Oh, clipped. I got 296 views on my channel. Nice, Void DevX1. Congrats.
Epic Wars says, posted the final maps on Discord. If you would like to check the Shri one, make sure it's accurate. Sure. Let us... Ooh, Space Chronicles, The Resistance. That's a good cover. I do really like this cover. This is like... I like this style where like you can see the houses in the building like up in the like on one side of the planet, and then yeah, that is really cool. That was by Void. Really cool stuff. But where'd you post the thing? How's your day going, Zach? It's going good. Thanks, Sketchy Penguin. I'm back from working on my comic. It's now closer to finished than before. Awesome, Creative Carson. Void says, I like how my most popular video on my channel is me showing my terrible TCG. Oh, man. Well, hey, like, listen, you know. The thing about TCGs is they're colorful and they're easy to look at. Like, you know, it's sort of just tempting to click on them because just visually they look good, you know, because they're colorful. They're nice little cards. I don't know. Salman says, that's so true. I started off by drawing by following tutorials. Yeah. And Salman's drawing got freaking amazing, I must say. The Epic War says, hey, Zach, so do you want me to make any specific PCGs or continuing of other PCGs? I mean, nothing in particular. Like, I really like the ones you've been making. I really like that you like. I like, okay, let me put it this way. I like being surprised. You know, I like that, you know, I'll like wake up one morning and it's like, whoa, you know, Epic Wars made a sequel to my game. I was not expecting that. And like, if, like, see, like, the thing is, if I tell you a game I would like you to make a sequel for, then it won't be as exciting when I see you do it. It's it's more exciting because it's like your idea. You saw something I did, liked it, and took it in a new direction because you had a creative idea about it. But if I tell you what to do with it, then it'll be just like, oh, well, yeah, of course he did that because I, you know, told him to, you know. I don't know. So yeah, I get, yeah, so there's nothing in particular that I think I would like to see a sequel to, but I would like to see lots of awesome sequels to stuff like, you know, Clouded Hopes 2, awesome, and your version of Plants vs. Techno Zombies, also really well. You know, okay, I haven't really seen the whole game of Plants vs. Techno Zombies by you, but the cover looks really cool at least, and I would love to see more. So yeah. Void DevX1 says, my dream job is an astronaut in the Air Force, but I'm going to end up as a graphic or game design. That's awesome, dude. Hey, you know, you never know until you try, you know? Maybe, I mean, there's going to be more jobs for astronauts over time. I mean, there's not a ton right now. It's not just NASA, you know, there's also, you know, ESA, there's also like more countries are launching, you know, their own rockets, and there's private companies doing it now too. There's SpaceX, there's, you know, Virgin Galactic, you know, so on and so forth. Oropai says, personally, I want to live comfortably as a small business owner. That sounds really nice. That sounds like a really good life. I too would like to, you know, live comfortably as a small business owner. Epic War says, I posted it on general paper. Oh, okay. This is so cool. Okay, so over here we've got Gondo, the planet Gondo from the Shogun universe. And over here we've got Shri. So, first of all, my first, you know, observation is that this looks really cool. Extremely cool. So, yeah. So my second observation is that this is like, you know, vague enough that I don't think it's gonna like contradict anything in my map. Like, I never got super specific with it, to be honest with you. Let me let's head up to the PCG wiki and compare, right? So like if I go in here and I type in Shri, here is the, yeah, this is like the only map of Shri. So I have like the main continent, Empire of Croden, Zerelta, the Bridge of Peace, and there's nothing. Endless Sea. This is the continent of Morodir, and then over here, you've still got. So this would be the continent of Morodir. You added some ports, and of course, crab, probably Pinchtoid Crabicus. Very cool. Added some stuff over here. Added some stuff over, like, what's this? Did I put anything over there? Nope. So yeah, like, looks accurate to me. Epic Wars TCG. And personally, I think this is awesome. I love that you're like filling out Shri more. I think that is so cool. And your map looks great for it. And also, I want to explore Gondo as well. Look at all this cool stuff here. Hento Empire. Gelu Forest. She... something Sea. Titanic Sea. Cool stuff. Let's see what chat's saying. Creative Carson says, did you say you were going to check my Zuvac game, or is it just me? Yeah. Well, I mean, like, yeah, I'll check it. Okay. Sure, why not? This is it, right, Creative Carson? Epic Wars says, okay, I'll make more sequels. My Plants vs. Techno Zombies 1 is bad, so I'll probably just show the second one. No, I want to see the first one. I don't care if it's bad. I want to see it. I want to see the evolution of Epic Wars, you know, Techno Zombies content. You know? Void Devx1 says, wait, is there another Plants and Zombies, Techno Zombies? I summoned Techno Zombies Apocalypse. Rog, I've been summoned. Oh my gosh. Yes, Techno Zombies Apocalypse. Yes, Epic Wars TCG made Plants vs. Techno Zombies game. Actually, 2 of them. So, yeah. That is what that's about. Where's the Techno Zombies Plants vs. Zombies sequel? Rag. I mean, it's not on the shop yet, but you know, like he's showed it in a couple videos in Epic Worlds PCG. Let us show it. Well, that's Epic Worlds. Well, yeah, well, if you go to Epic Worlds PCG, let's see what videos talk about it. I'm not sure which ones. But in some of these videos, he does talk about, or like show off the cover at least. I think this one. Let's see.
The Mercado video. There's Techno Zombies.
Yeah, check that out. Plants vs. Techno Zombies. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Epic Wars is not shown on my channel yet, but I will. Techno Zombies is alright, cooling down. Yes. Epic Wars is my first Plants vs. Techno Zombies, just had combat and it was iffy. But I'll show it. Sweet. I'll show it in the What Are PCGs video. Void says, I need to make my script for Space Chronicles handwritten. Wish me luck. Yeah, good luck. Okay, so I was gonna check this out. Yeah, the Zach, that was it. Alright, sweet. Well, now that I have this notebook, what am I going to write in it? I guess any PCG related notes I have, right? All right, we got Zuvacatron 3000. Yes, new game continue profile. Oh, so you have a make your Zuvac here thing. You have 6 HP and 3 energy. Goal, stop the evil scientists. You have 20 days to complete the task. Each movement is 1 day and energy stay at a place for 1 day. To re-heal energy and health, you'll randomly come across enemy Zuvacs that you make up. Have fun. In this game, you're a young Zuvac exploring the world of Zuvacatron, and you take the young Jake the young Zuvac, must stop evil scientists from converting the world into a big death machine called Zuvacatron 3000. This is imagination-based. You make up the story, have fun, and PCG on. Oh my gosh, awesome. It's an imagination-based game. You got Zuvac City, Oakwood, Zuvac Lake, Zuvac Pond, Ocean of Zuvac, Zuvac Pirate Cove. Man, this planet is like just Zuvac'd. There's a lot of Zuvac. You got Zuvac Field of Field, Zuvac Town, Chomper Pits of Zuvac, Hole of Zuvac, Zuvac Field, Zuvac City, Evil Scientist HQ. Oh my gosh, Evil Scientist Factory, Zuvac Forest, Pond of Zuvac. Oh man, this is awesome. Do we have a name for this planet? Question mark. Creative Carson. Like this is pretty cool. Oh man. But just bear caves. They're not like Zuvac bear caves. They're just regular bear caves. But we do have a pond of Zuvac and Chomper Pits of Zuvac. Oh, hey, Game with Emerson, how's it going? Sketchy Penguin says, working on my Decod PCG, and I'm trying to include every Decod character, whether it be via references or just the actual character. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Creative Carson says, hola. Game with Emerson says, hola, soy Dora. Which is Spanish for, hello, I am Dora. Someone says, that's sick, Zuvac everything. Someone says, Zuvac Lemon? Wait, is there Zuvac Lemon? Did I miss the Zuvac Lemon? No way, I made varsity in tennis and I'm freshman. Let's go. Creative Carson says there's Zuvac alligators. Of course they are. Of course they are. Oh my gosh. In the chomped pit. Zuvac alligators. You know what? Listen, I want to see a full PCG about Zuvac alligators. Like, just an entire PCG. I don't know. I guess you play as a Zuvac alligator, or you have to, like, or your main opponent is just nothing but Zuvac alligators. Oh, man. Sketchy Penguin says, Dora the Explorer? Yeah. Little known fact, Dora's name in Spanish is Dora la Exploradora. Like this. Allow me to illustrate. Her name would be rendered thus. Dora la Exploradora. So see, it's like her name twice. Like, see, because this says Dora, and her name is also Dora. So, because that's how you say explorer in Spanish, is exploradora. See. There's my over-explained Spanish lesson for you. Okay, we'll make that alligator thing awesome. Yes. Oh man. Sketchy Penguin's a Zach little known fact. Yeah. Proceeds to say a commonly known fact. Yo guys, little known fact, but you know, in summer there's this fruit called watermelon. Tastes pretty good. You should try it. It's pretty tasty. Kate, just in case you didn't know that. All right, you guys. So, oh man, check that out. We've had a pretty good run here. It's been pretty steady. It's fluctuating between 7 and 6 pretty consistently. And right now we're at 7. Oropai says it all makes sense. Thank you, Oropai. It does indeed all make sense. Oh man. So what now? Who am I? What am I doing? Zach, can you download Mine PCG? Mine PCG. Alright. We shall download this Mine PCG. I think I may be getting tired. Papercomputergames.com. Hit up the shop. Where's this Mine PCG you speak of? This is from a while ago, yo. This is a throwback. Wait, did I already download this? This seems familiar. Who's this by Void? I guess not. Creative Carson says, I want to play the Mind Give It. It looks complicated. The script is there, Carson. If you want, I will remake it. Wait, whoops. I refresh that. All right, what we got going on here? Mine, the PCG, 52-hour survival. But if you want to get the script, that is sold separately, apparently. Because see, here's mine the script. Or Pi says, I wonder what the most complicated PDF would be like. PCG autocorrect sucks. Yeah, ooh. I like a really interconnected sequence of like rooms with like really well thought out puzzles, you know, like very explorable, and like every room has to be revisited multiple times to, you know, to achieve stuff. Like you're going back and forth, and there's like every little puzzle is interconnected with every other puzzle on every other room. That's what that would be like. And the closest approximation to that I can think of is like Pierre's PCGs, one of which is available on the PCG shop. This one is called Genesis. Like, yeah, this game by Pierre. First of all, art is really good. Check out this art. It is really good. Pierre is a master, and this was in her early days before she really got good. But regardless, she also just puts an obscene amount of thought into the puzzles in these games. Like, it is really, really well thought out and really engaging. And yeah, like, if you want to play this game, you gotta settle in. Like, it took me like multiple play sessions, like weeks and weeks and weeks to beat this game. And then there's the sequel to it. So yeah. So yeah. Hi Edward Irvine, how's it going? Someone says, "Oh my god, that's literally my game I made." Wait, really? I do not want to make a script for it. Oh no. I made it a huge puzzle where everything is interconnected. Oh my god, that's awesome. Salman, if you're not going to make a script for it, you should at least make a video to show it and explain how it works. And yeah, like, yeah, I want to experience this, like in some way or another. So yeah. But yeah, what am I doing? Okay, so here is the script for mine. Zachary, working on a float game yet? Listen, dude, I've just been super busy with work stuff. I haven't had time to work on anything PCG. That's not true. The one thing I was working on PCG is a video. I've been rendering out animations for a PCG video. But other than that, nothing. Like the music, by the way? Thank you. Okay, so how to use the script. Okay, so all these things are circled. First, set a timer to 52 minutes when you start playing the game. Take a piece of paper and put a big E on it, and that'll be your inventory. One important thing is the player can't move. Okay, so remember one thing. 1 minute equals 1 hour. Okay, so this is what all these items are. And then there's like, I guess, things that happen. At minutes 1 through 5, nothing happens. Minute 6, you get hungry. 7, night falls. 8, a wild animal attacks you. 9, it's morning. Repeat this whole thing till it's 50 minutes. 50, you almost move, but a man catches you and tells, remember. A fellow patrol finds you and he tells help is on the way. Then you see 2 mine diffusers, they help you. And you say to the player, mine. Okay, so this is pretty cool. What's your goal, though? Wait. Okay, so you have to take these things. What is F? Is a dead man. Okay. What's your goal? What are you trying to do? I'm not 100% understanding, but I think this is a really cool idea, though. I love the timer thing. Different things happen at different times. You can't move. But what do you have to do? It's not 100% clear. But yeah, really cool though. Someone says that's a good idea. I would make a script video, but I would like to play it with you first. Well, the first parts of the game. Awesome. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Like let's make it time. Epic War says, that's what I do, but I call them PCG Master Guides. Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I was inspired by your idea to say that, Epic Wars. Creative Carson says, what is your job? I was wondering. So I work in a planetarium. In case you don't know what a planetarium is, a planetarium's basically like, think of a movie theater. It's basically like a movie theater, only instead of a regular movie screen, it's a dome that like covers your full field of vision. Mine is the, I'm not gonna specify which planetarium it is, but I will say, that there aren't any bigger ones, in the country. So, yeah. But yeah, point is I perform shows on I perform shows in this planetarium. Like I explain the universe. I show you the stars, the planets, the galaxies. I take you on a tour of our, of the night sky and the universe beyond, and show you all of space. And that is what I do. I get to I get to talk about, I talk about stuff, and I'm pressing buttons to put stuff on the screen, so I control what animations go on the screen when. It's kind of like doing a live stream, but without chat. And instead you have a live audience reacting to the things you're saying. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it's a cool job. Really cool job. Thank you. So yeah. Orapai says that's the coolest job ever. Yes, I know. It is so much fun. And it also helps that I get to create graphics or create animations and then put them on the dome. Like, dude, imagine having the ability to make an animation like on your computer. Like, imagine it's like sitting in front of your computer, you make something, and then you can put it on an 89-foot dome and have hundreds of people see it. It is one of the it can be one of the most intense experiences of your life, like in a good way. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, so I will say the thing about it is it kind of spoils movie theaters for me, because when you're used to controlling what goes on a dome that big, and that is like your personal computer is this giant dome, and then you go out to the movies and your expectation is like, oh, I'm going out to the movies, it's gonna be this big screen, it's gonna be big and epic, and then you go out there and you're like, wait, why is it small? The dome seriously ruined movie theaters for me. Not really though. I do still quite enjoy movie theaters, but yeah. How much longer are you doing this stream for? I don't know. Why? I have not planned that far ahead into the future. I wonder who's still watching. Oh, 8 people. That's a bunch of them. Now down to 7. Oh, hey. There was a big drop off here, and then I gotta go. All right, is everyone getting bored? Is this the bored o'clock hour? Okay, bye. All right. Thanks for joining Epic Wars TCG. Thanks for joining us. Just wondering. Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't really plan. I just kind of go with the flow, and go with how I'm feeling, what I want to do. Sketchy Penguin says, I am present. Sweet. Thank you. I am, however, out of stuff to talk about, I guess. So does anyone have any questions, anything they want me to, if I had started earlier, I was going to do a WAD stuff, but I don't know. Might be too late for that. And my brain might be too fuzzy. I was gonna do a thing where I write a WAD story live, but Sketchy Penguin says, no, I'm enjoying the stream, just working on Collision while watching. Oh, thanks, dude. But yeah, I don't know. Creative Carson says, I would love to do a Conan with you, Zach. Playing PCG, but how? Oh yeah, Conan? Oh, collab. Oh. I don't know. Message me on the Discord. We'll talk about that later. And we will figure that out. But yeah, for anyone who wasn't around at the beginning, dude. Our merch system now works. If you want to make your own PCG merch and physically get it, this is a notebook. It's like a lined notebook, but it has a PCG design on it, and it's so smooth and shiny on the cover of it. I really like it. You may be familiar with some of these PCG characters that are on the cover of it. This was designed by Epic Wars TCG, and you can do your own. You can make your own. Like, listen, just like if anyone wants to do that, just send me, your design that you want to do and tell me what you want it on. Like, for example, like on the Discord or on email or whatever you want to do, make some art, send it to me and say, hey, I'd like to, to put this on a notebook, or I'd like to put this on a poster, or I'd like to put this on a fridge magnet or a keychain, or, whatever. Sketchy Penguin says that notebook is sick. I know, isn't it? Epic Wars TCG made 4 of them so far. They're so nice and smooth and shiny. Oh my god. These are right now available on the PCG shop, so you could buy them if you wanted to right this very second. And you can make your own, as I've been saying. Orapai says, I would like to say that my sister and I's shared channel is getting close to being set up. I still need to get a tripod and possibly a better desk. But other than that, it's almost done. That is so cool. That sounds exciting. Congratulations on the almost done new channel, Orapai, and best of luck. Orapai says I won't be posting on it anytime soon, though. Aw, man, unfortunate. But still, congratulations on, getting close to making it. I don't have Discord. Well, you can still email it to me if you want to. Like, on my YouTube, go on the About section. My email is there. I showed it earlier in the stream as well. Epic War says, okay, I'm back. Sweet, welcome back. Oh, excuse me. So I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be a time. I'm gonna have a lot of work to do at work soon, but hopefully I'll still have time for PCG stuff. I am working on a video. Because of my new computer, I got a bunch of renders out on it, so that's cool. Finished watching the Book of Boba Fett today. I mean, personally, I'm more of a Star Trek person than a Star Wars person, but Orapai says, okay, and now to do bedtime things. Good night. Night, Orapai. Thanks for joining. Have a good night. But yeah, so, I don't know. Yeah, I, just finished watching the Book of Boba Fett. It was enjoyable. Good show. I'm also catching up on my MCU movies. Saw Black Widow today, and yesterday I saw The Eternals. Good stuff. Maybe we can figure out something next stream. Yeah, maybe. Alright, you guys. Maybe now is as good a time as any to... Sketchy Penguin says, no spoilers. I haven't watched the last Book of Boba Fett episode yet. Okay, so here's what happens, right? So at the beginning of the episode, there's this whole scene where Mace Windu comes back and he's all like, hey guys, how's it going? Also, Zuvak's in it. That, sorry if that was gonna spoil anything, but listen, like, what am I gonna do? Not talk about the elephant in the room? Like, look, Zuvak's. I'm messing with you. Obviously, there's no Zuvak in the Book of Boba Fett. Epic War says drawing my covers usually takes longer than making the actual PCG for me. I know what you mean, because like the covers take a while. You put a lot more effort into them. Sketchy Penguin says, what's your favorite Marvel movie? Good question. Like, first of all, let me just preface this with, I'm much more of a DC person than a Marvel person. I grew up on DC, but the Marvel movies basically are what got me into the Marvel universe. The Marvel movies are enjoyable. Sketchy Penguin says, whoa, Zuvak's cinematic debut. I wish. Though technically, if you want to get technical about this, Zubak cinematic debut would probably be in what's that skit on my channel? My robot tutor school bot from the third dimension, the return. Yeah, because it's cinematic. Zubak's in it, so that counts, right? But yeah, favorite Marvel movie? I don't know. I mean, I liked Infinity War and Endgame, both really good. I liked Thor Ragnarok was really good. What else? Did I like a lot? Like the first Avengers, really good. I mean, most of them I'm gonna, I'll enjoy at least to some degree. I mean, there aren't really any that I like, can't stand watching. But obviously there's standouts, and yeah. I like the original Iron Man a lot too. And controversially, I know most people don't agree with this, I like the first MCU Hulk movie. The Hulk is not my character at all, but that movie kind of made me be like, oh, now I understand his story, what he's all about. Sketchy Penguin says DC Comics are great, but their cinematic universe is a mess. Yes and no. I mean, it's never been as consistent as Marvel, and it certainly started out a mess. But I mean, I feel like they kind of figured out what to do with it. They're not the same as Marvel. DC's approach is not to do just a really solid formulaic, Marvel figured out a really, really strong formula. They'll do a certain kind of movie, it'll hem close to the comics. It'll be a really solid, straightforward origin movie. There'll be a certain, some amount of humor in it, and that really works. That's good. But DC figured their thing is not to be as formulaic. I don't want to say formulaic it's a bad thing. It's it's a good thing, but DC's just kind of let's just let each movie be its own thing. They can be in the same universe as each other, but yeah, so at first they kind of didn't they were trying to be all things to all people, and it didn't really work. But I feel now they're figuring out that you can have multiple different kinds of movies and shows, some in the same universe and some not, and just have that freedom to just sort of do whatever you want, and it works. To do merch, what do I send it to? Send it to my email. It's on the about section of my YouTube. Sketchy Penguin says, I like Captain America the Winter Soldier. Yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, I enjoyed that film. One of my favorites. Yeah, that was a good, listen, let me tell you. This is super controversial opinion here, but Captain America is my least favorite MCU character. I in generally speaking don't like him that much, but that being said, I did like Captain America the Winter Soldier in particular among Captain America movies. Sketchy Penguin says, I mean, by mess I mean just unorganized, and they rebooted different characters a lot. Yeah, that is true. I mean, they were gonna, you know, back in the day, like they had like Batman Begins and The Dark Knight and all that stuff, and they had Superman Returns around the same time, and they wanted to build that into a universe, but the guy who made Batman Begins and all that stuff, he's like, no other superheroes exist in my movies, like in my universe. So he was like, he just didn't want to be a part of that. And meanwhile, Superman Returns, they couldn't build a universe on that either because that movie kind of flopped. So they're like, well, what do we do? So they had to like kind of like reevaluate and start over. And you know, same thing for like the Green Lantern movie around that same time also flopped. So then like they were just like, you know, everyone was kind of like making fun of them and putting them down because they don't have a cinematic universe going like Marvel does. So there was just so much pressure. So they were like, all right, let's make a Superman movie and then let's just build a universe on that, like regardless of, you know, how it does almost. And then they rushed it, you know, like whereas Marvel like made a solo movie for each character first and then had them meet in the Avengers, so you get to know each character before they meet. Like DC just kind of like was like, well, let's go Superman movie and then Superman meets Batman movie and then Justice League, you know, just like that's it, you know. They rushed it, and who could blame them? There was so much pressure on them, you know, but I don't know. It's interesting how these things work out. I think it made the PCG cinematic universe kind of with DNA. Oh man, that's awesome. DNA is just a big movie. Sweet. Sketchy Penguin says, like, DC movies aren't inherently bad. I actually like Aquaman in particular, but the DCEU is kind of messy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Aquaman is, you know, weirdly enough, by the way, let me just mention, like, Ari freaking hates Aquaman. Like, I don't know what it is about that movie that he hates so much, but he just does. Like, I don't know. I thought it was fun. I don't know. But regardless, yeah, Aquaman was a fun movie, a crowd pleaser. I thought it was good. The first Wonder Woman also was, you know, generally successful. Once again, I enjoyed it, thought it was good. What else? I mean, like, see, they're all like totally different styles, and like, you know, like they go for different things. So I like, it's like either it works for you or it doesn't. Like Shazam, you know, is like a very specific concept, and I think at what it's trying to do, it does it well. But that kind of style of thing either works for you or it doesn't. So, you know, I don't know. Sketchy Penguin says DC's biggest mistake was trying to catch up to Marvel. Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was so much pressure on them, so they were gonna try and do it, but yeah, they really should have just taken their time. And I think that's what they're doing now. I think they've course corrected. They're like, all right, you know, like, let's not rush it. Let's not try to rush these characters to get together. Let's just like build on what's been done, but also feel free to go in new directions and not worry about whether they ever, you know, meet up in a movie, you know, like, I mean, like, now they're like less emphasizing the DCEU and just making movies, and some of them are part of the DCEU and some of them are just their own thing. Like the Batman that's coming out, its own thing, and, you know, Joker, its own thing, like not part of the DCEU, but, you know, they're DC movies, obviously. So yeah, I think that's cool, and some of them are part of the DCEU, like the Flash movie that's coming out. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Epic War says, I have no idea what the Croden look like other than they are human with hats. All right, let's help you out with that since I have you on stream, Sketchy Penguin. Because it's right here in the PCG archives in Balzac Globotron, Shri. Now, bear in mind, these are Croden. They're terribly drawn, but bear in mind, these are Croden soldiers as they appear 1,000 years ago, as of the time that they were conquering Genghis. Because in this scene, Balzac Globotron is, you know, he's going through the palace that was frozen in time. So this is like a scene from 1,000 years before Balzac that's been frozen in time, and he's just like walking through it in you know, still frames. Let's see if there's any other like good examples in here. Here we have like a Zerelta person and a Croden person fighting. I think this one is Croden. Why is he barefoot? Why did I draw him barefoot? See, like they're like frozen, like with him like midway through, like firing the blaster or whatever. Anyway, Void says, yeah, I don't like DC. Aw, man. Void says, I hate Aquaman too. Ari's the same as me. Aw, man. Creative Carson says, I'm not a fan of DC, but I love Batman. Batman is cool. I'm a big Batman fan as well. I'm more, well, as you can tell, I'm more a Superman fan, but I love Batman as well. Sketchy Penguin says, Wonder Woman 1984 is absolute garbage, though. I can't believe I wasted 3 hours watching it. I mean, I wouldn't phrase it that strongly, but certainly it wasn't as good as the first one. Oh, hey, Goth Goes to Winter. Yes, this is indeed a stream. Not doing anything in particular, just hanging out in case you're wondering. Oh, Via, as long as you're here. Behold. PCG merch. Woo! It is a notebook. It has a PCG design on it by Epic Worlds PCG, and it's got PCG characters on it. Look at Zuvak, it's Balzac, Lobotron, you know, bunch of cool things, and it's super shiny and nice. Yeah. Anyway, now that that's done, I keep showing that off because I'm super excited about it. But yeah, so yeah, Sketchy Penguins says Shazam was good, but the humor was a turnoff for me. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, definitely. Sketchy Penguin says, I think DC will be best as separate movies. The Batman movie coming out looks really solid, and it would work best as a standalone. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I think they should have the freedom to, like, sometimes connect them and sometimes not. If it makes sense for two movies to connect, and if there's a good story to be told by connecting them, awesome, I'm all for it. I love shared universe stuff. That being said, they should also have the freedom to just be separate. Like, you know, they shouldn't have to worry about, you know, continuity if they can tell a better story, but, you know, by making it separate, then, you know, they should. I mean, like, you know, Marvel, like, they've really made the universe thing work to their advantage. But, you know, like, I just saw Eternals, and I felt like, in Eternals, it felt like they were sort of obligated to mention stuff in the MCU, and, like, a lot of stuff is just like, oh, yeah, like, why didn't you guys get involved with Thanos back then? You know, and I was just thinking, man, you know, if this wasn't in the same continuity, we just wouldn't have to worry about this. And there isn't really a strong story reason for it to be involved in the MCU. Like, it has nothing to do with what's going on. I mean, I'm not against it being involved without there being a reason. I'm just like, you know, I don't know. The movie might have been stronger if they weren't worrying about it being part of the MCU. If they choose to connect it later, awesome. But, you know, I'm just saying, like, maybe they should feel free, you know? Sketchy Penguin says, my favorite DC characters are Flash and Green Lantern. Don't ask me why. Maybe because they're awesome. I, too, enjoy Flash and Green Lantern. Both really cool characters. I'm making art for the notebook right now. Awesome, Void Dev X1. Creative Carson says, I just watched Encanto. It was amazing. Oh, cool. So, yeah. I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm, Sketchy Penguin says, yeah, one of the things I dislike about Marvel is how they're constantly referencing the Avengers in movies that don't need to involve them. Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes that can be fine if it's natural, but, like, it does feel a little bit like it's like each movie feels they're obligated to, you know, like, I don't know, like so the series I'm watching right now is actually part of the DCEU, which is Peacemaker, and like in that series, there's like, you know, a bunch of random references to other characters. Like there's references to Superman, there's references to Batman, but like it sort of doesn't matter that it's part of the DCEU, you know? It's like they just say like, hey, Superman is secretly a jerk, and it's like, what, really? It's like, nah, I made that up, you know, like that kind of joke. And it's like they could do that even if this wasn't connected to, you know, the other movies, you know, but it is. So like that feels more organic to me, you know, like that feels like, you know, like there, you know, there's fun ways and there's like forced ways to reference other stuff in the universe, I think, you know. And I think like you should, like a work should feel free to you know, do like ignore continuity or bring in continuity, however makes the most sense for the story. Sketchy Penguin says Encanto is decent, the songs were definitely catchy. Cool, I have not seen it. Creative Carson says, how'd this get all the way to arguing about DC? I do not know. Void Dev X1 says Space Chronicles is going to show so many new characters in Factor X and the Resistance. Ooh, awesome. Sketchy Penguin says, yeah, organic references are always better than the sometimes forced references with Marvel. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Bad Dollar Sign says, what's poppin'? Went to get a haircut. Oh, sweet. How's that haircut? All right, you guys. It's almost 11 where I am. Thinking might be time to end this. Void DevX1 says Venom 2 is great. I haven't seen it yet. That's next. That's next. I think I'll check out Venom 2. I saw Venom 1. Venom 1 was cool. I will check out Venom 2. Sketchy Penguin says, well, this has been an entertaining chat. Yes, indeed it has. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was fun. And, yeah. You guys, I don't know. Keep it real and PCG. I don't know what to say. Thank you guys for watching, folks. You guys are the best as always. Have a good night.